Hey! So I'm still not back on track for my Friday weekly vlogs, but I do have something I want to talk about today. I know some of you may know that the Under the Dome mini-series is coming on Monday, and I'm so excited for it. I can't wait. I have recently, in the past couple years, gotten into Stephen King books, and so I heard this new miniseries is coming out, so I'm like, I totally want to watch that because it sounds amazing. So I decided that I was going to read the book first. Yeah, the book is like 1,000 something pages long, so I opted for the audiobook version of it, and it was still 34 hours. It's 34 hours long, so it took me a bit to get through the whole thing, but it was pretty amazing. And this is it. I don't think you can see it very well on the screen. Whoops, it switched. Under the Dome. I got it on my Kindle because I have an audible.com subscription, so I got it on there. I love Stephen King books, but the thing about it is, I lost my train of thought. That's what the thing about it is. The thing about it is, I feel like he could get what he's trying to say across in a lot fewer words. Because I feel like he repeats the same things over and over again, you know? I mean, I loved the book. Just, I feel like it could be a lot shorter. I felt the same way with It. I got It on audiobook, and I skipped a bit because it was really long and really repetitive. I felt so, but I actually listened to this whole book, all 34 hours, 23 minutes, and 51 seconds of it. I listened to the whole thing and took notes through the whole thing because if a book that long, I have to take notes or I'm just going to get completely lost. I liked it, but I know a lot of people were talking about the ending, and I was reading a lot of stuff talking about the ending, how people didn't like the ending, and so the ending in the miniseries is going to be different than the ending in the book. I just found the ending kind of weird. I knew they were going with the whole alien thing the whole time, but it felt weird. It's like, really? That's how it's going to end? You have all this, and then the little alien leather face is going to just remove. Yeah, I felt like she was just hallucinating and the dome just was gone. But whatever. I felt like the ending could have been better if it was different. But either way, it was still great, and I'm about to start reading The Green Mile because I absolutely love that movie. But the next book I'm going to read is, or I've already started reading it. I'm this far. I've already read all this. So I'm reading this for school though. I have to write 2 book reports on this. So one on the first 100 pages, which is that, and then one on the last 50 pages, which is that. So that's what I'm working on. After I finish this, I'm gonna write my first book report. But I just wanted to read you a bit what the summary of the Under the Dome was, so that you can read it if you would like. If you like Stephen King and you haven't read this one, you should totally read it because it's really good. Just know that with most of his work that I've read, it's repetitive. Well, with his long works, I read some that has like stories within stories, you know, like The 4 Past Midnight has like 4 different stories in it. And I kind of like those better than the long stories. But either way, it was really good. I liked it. I liked the beginning much better. And I really hope that in the show, spoiler alerts, just gonna give you a spoiler alert right now. I hope they have this scene in the show because it was like blew my mind. I'm like, that, I just envisioned that and thought it would be amazing. The part where the sheriff or whatever he is, the guy that had a pacemaker and he got too close to the dome and it exploded. That part in the show would be flippin' amazing. I can see that, and if they don't put it in there, I'm gonna be so disappointed. Just saying. Anyways, here is the summary. On an entirely normal, beautiful day in Chester's Mill, Maine, the town is inexplicably and suddenly sealed off from the rest of the world by an invisible force field. Planes crash into it and fall from the sky in flaming wreckage. A gardener's hand is severed as the dome comes down on it. People running errands in the neighboring town are divided from their families, and cars explode on impact. No one can fathom what this barrier is, where it came from, and when or if it will go away. Dale Barbara, Iraq vet, and now a short-order cook, finds himself teamed with a few citizens. Town newspaper owner Julia Shumway, a physician's assistant at the hospital, a select woman, and 3 brave kids. Against them stands Big Jim Rennie, a politician who will stop at nothing, even murder, to hold the reins of power, and his son, who is keeping a horrible secret in a dark pantry. But their main adversary is the dome itself, because time isn't short. It's running out. Sounds good, doesn't it? You should totally read it. Well, anyways, that's all for Fridays. This is the book that I have to read next for school. But if you have any suggestions on what I should read next, my good readers out there, then you should let me know in the comments below, because I'm up for most suggestions. I'm probably going to read The Green Mile next. Going on vacation next week. Hopefully I will have the next vlog up by Friday. I'm going on vacation next week, so it might be a little late. Just fair warning. It should be it though, because I don't know when we'll be back, but we should be back by then. But yeah, Under the Dome. Go read it. You'll love it. Goodbye.